Hello, it is Monday, August 22nd, 2011, and today is my first Monday at Vanderbilt University, but is also the end of my first week here, and classes start on Wednesday. I've made a lot of new friends here. The people seem really cool, especially the music people, but also my roommate and the people in my hall, and the people in my house, and the people in my ViewSept group, which, basically everybody I've met has been really cool. It is Vanderbilt, after all. I have, however, started to notice that like any other social situation where there are a lot of people, there are definitely different groups. For example, I know that my roommate wants to rush, and she's really cool, and I'm totally fine with her rushing, even though I'm not going to rush myself. Like, I think we can still be friends. But I'm sort of worried that in rushing, the people in my hall are going to not want to be friends with me as much. I feel like I am somehow letting them down or not doing what's expected of me by not rushing and not, wanting to go to parties and get drunk and do things that I think are kind of sketchy and things that I don't really want to do. I mean, I felt this way in high school some too, where if I didn't go to the parties with all the right people, that I wasn't being accepted. But there, I already had a group of friends who liked to do the same things I liked to do and didn't want to go to parties, and we could have our own parties. But here it's different because I don't know anyone, and I'm afraid that by not going to parties and going to Rush and doing things like seeing the movie that's playing outside in the Commons right now, I am missing out on making friends. And I know that that part is true to an extent, but I'm afraid that it's going to keep adding up, and I'm not going to be able to force myself out of my shell. And I'm afraid that if I don't force myself out of my shell, then I will be left completely alone. And that is my biggest fear about college. I do think that the music school kids are more likely to be pretty, consistent in their social interaction policies because they all seem kind of like nerds in a good way. And I mean, they're not nerds. Like, they're really cool. If they don't think they're nerds, they're not nerds, I guess. But, I would classify them as nerds, which in my book kind of means awesome. So, yeah. But the Blair School kids are definitely going to be, I think, a constant source of friendship and help and good things to come. So, we'll see how it goes. Classes start Wednesday, as I said earlier, and tomorrow is a day filled with the final touches of orientation and getting used to things with our ViewSept groups and having competitions and having a choir audition and more band rehearsal, and hopefully tomorrow will be an even better day than today and yesterday and the day before that were. P.S. I felt really bad today, so my brother gets extra special cool points for coming to get me at the music school building and driving me back to my dorm after I took a nap at the music school building because I felt so freaking bad. Good job, Daniel. Way to go, team.